Hey, this is Vertigo with Visual Light Graphics. Hypherion, now known as Styles, asked me to make a quick tutorial on how I did this tag for iidevii, and so I just figured I'd show him this real fast. It's nothing too special, so I'll just start from here. Show hide all the guys. You see here, I placed the stock, and then I duplicated it and made it blurred, and then used a Gaussian blur on the bottom layer, and then I took the normal layer and erased the part. So I erased it around these edges right here, and up here in the background, up here in this area a little bit, and so you can see that just adds a little bit of depth. Then I added this. This is a I think, let me see, that's just a little bit of a stock I have, I think. That's just, yeah, tiny little stock. Just threw that in for some effect. Then the next layer, I just lightened that. I don't even know. I think that's what I did. Oh, it's a little bit of smudge. I see that I did. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. Don't really look over this. I duplicated the render part of it, and I smudged it and set it to screen just to bring it out a little bit more. That's something I do, so it took me so long to figure it out. There's the actual render, quick cutout. Then I added a star, little star stock there. You can see it if I go all the way. I might actually release some of those. They're pretty good. Actually, I got one off the wallpaper thread that everyone's been flaming. Mostly Upset Penguin and myself. This is just a some pencil tool. Any pencil tool around there gives a little bit of a lightning feel. Just a little bit of an effect there. This one, another stock. Just erase the parts I don't want. Keep the parts that I think are adding to it. Lower the opacity as I feel necessary. Then this one is a C4D. I duplicated it several times. You can see it pretty well there. Normal. See, it's a C4D. It's duplicated all the way across, and I just used the parts that I thought were necessary and set it to lighten. So it just kind of gives it an effect around the fire. Another lightened C4D here on the left, but in a more blue color. Since you're kind of separating blue from orange over here. This one, just a fractal on screen, and see, you can see that there. A lot of it's just resources, but somebody's texting me. That's a clipping mask of a splatter brush. This is probably the same thing. No. Oh, this was kind of fun. I drew a circle. I drew a circle right here. Actually, I didn't draw a circle. I just used a brush, made a circle, and then made a clipping mask. You can see it kind of makes a little bit of an orb shape right there. I erased the parts that I didn't want. This lightens up that. The rest of this is just going to be lighting. Lighten up the blue. Lighten up this. Add some more light coming in there. More light there. Just emphasizing the light in any places I feel necessary. Got some here on this little light, a little bit on his face, a little bit on his chest. This one is just a bunch of white lights to brighten up those spots. Burn the edges of the focal light image. Get the burn tool, burn the edges. This one I applied image again, and I used a render lighting effects. And then all that's left to do is add some gradient maps. This is black and white on luminosity, and this one that I showed you in the other tutorial that Tango showed me. He posted today. And then I just threw a sepia. I think that's what that is. A sepia, pretty heavy sepia filter. And then I just sharpened the focal and added my crappy text and my crappy border. Looks better just like this. Yeah, that's pretty much it.